Skeletor reveals the Nintendo Switch 2 by none other than Tom Christie.
We here at Nintendo are excited to announce the next step in our company's
We're 5 seconds in and we already have Skeletor's job title. Oh my god.
challenge to cripple your bank accounts. We're overflowing with pre-cum and enthusiasm to reveal our brand new piggy bank. I mean the Nintendo Switch 2, our little bukkake of innovation. Games, we've got that. Hardware, we've got that. A moral compass, now let's not get crazy here, but what we do have is the ability to play catch-up with our competitors and strike whilst the iron is frozen, because...
So that's the thing, though. Like, because we spent like 2.5 hours analyzing the Nintendo Switch 2, right? We went through that direct, and I think it might actually be one of the longest reactions to it on YouTube. I'd have to double check, though. They are competing with the Steam Deck. They are competing with other handheld devices that we now have, right? Like, Nintendo is... Yeah, Nintendo's playing catch-up is... that is, in fact, a descriptor. And that's why they're trying to market it as a premium upgrade, a premium console experience.
I'm delighted to share with all of you our revolutionary new feature.
Oh, no.
Group chat.
That's the one.
Fuck me till I fart. This is the future. Please, take a look.
Oh my god!
We here at Nintendo are proud to showcase Game Chat, our brand new party feature, which will allow you to do what our competition has been doing for the last 2 decades.
Yeah.
Here you'll be able to have amazing conversations with your friends.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt. You're boring.
Wow, the memories that will be made. You can even connect one of our colonoscopy cameras to the Switch 2, allowing
I mean...
you to FaceTime your friends like it's a Zoom call during COVID.
I used to nut in my socks until the crust smelled sweet.
You can
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, that's bad. I love it. It's one of those things where it's like, what's the Jeff Foxworthy skit, Blue Collar Comedy? Something about guys will just share like the worst smelling thing that they can. Like, hey, Daryl, smell this. Oh, that's a good one. Here, try this. Oh my god, same vibe. It's like, the meme makes me gag. But you know what? I appreciate that he put it in there.
even share your game screen up to 360p and 5 frames per century. We've designed it this way to ensure that every stream will have the video quality of an ISIS beheading. Now you might say to yourself, why the fuck would I pay for any of this shit when Discord exists?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Discord, in my opinion, has also been kind of going downhill recently. There's been a couple things, the what is it, the drops, and there's something else. There's a couple things that are just really, really annoying me at this point. It makes me wonder if a lot of people are going to jump off and go to, like, TeamSpeak or something.
The Switch 2 might seem overwhelming to you peasants with all these groundbreaking advancements. That's why we're including a tech demo which will showcase key information. We're really hoping that... Wait a fucking... Paid tech demo? What? Guys, a fucking paid tech demo in the year 2025? What? But Astro... Oh, okay, I'm reading the prompt, fucking hell. We've got Mario Kart World with new upgrades and features, such as adding your mother to the roster. We've got Wheelchair Rocket League. We've got Silksong. Anyway, Donkey Kong is back, baby! And all these great games and more can be yours for the low, low price of your left kidney. We're starting at $80 for the digital version and $90 for the physical.
Oh my god, I actually did a video recently on this. So there were a couple things that people did point out, which is absolutely correct. One was pointed out in regards to backwards compatibility. I did unfortunately spread a little bit of misinformation with that. So you can plug in Switch 1 carts into Switch 2s. There is the upgrade edition. So yeah, there is some nuance there that I definitely totally spaced. So that is a valid call. The other one was this. I had some people get really aggressive about the $80, $90 split. Some guys just like, shut your mouth, Kip. And I'm just like, okay. you want to match energy? Come on. I see that aggression. To be fair, this entire thing has been kind of a marketing L from Nintendo. When there's this much confusion about pricing, because I understand, if I understand it correctly, this is European pricing, I think. And then there's also but here's the thing, right? The fact that, like, I have to, like, pause this and, like, add commentary, or we have to pause and, like, actually research the thing, that is a problem from a marketing standpoint. That is a certified L. Like, they needed to include stuff in the direct. They needed to include all the prices in the direct. I distinctly remember the 450 price one being in the direct, but I think it maybe was a commenter on the on chat that clarified it. There is the upgrade fee, the quote unquote price you have to pay to upgrade, to like the Switch 2 version, was also not included in the direct. And I don't think these prices were in the direct. I have to actually go back and look at it. Like, why is there this much information that is so, unless they're trying to rely on misinformation to increase the reach of like the news, it's mind-boggling to me.
That's right. We're charging you $10 extra for a fucking plastic case. GTA 6 will now cost more than $100 because we've opened Pandora's box for nothing more than shits and giggles.
Yep.
What's that? You want to play your older games? Go fuck yourself. We're holding your games hostage unless you pay our ransom fee of an upgrade pack.
So that's what I came to the conclusion of. I was under the impression that to play it on the Switch 2, you had to actually like buy the upgrade. But then I'm like, I don't. Once again, we're at this weird paradox of what is true, what isn't. There's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I miss when shit used to be simple. I miss being able to plug in the N64 cart into the 64. I miss being able to plug in a memory card and a disc into the GameCube. The spiciest you got with the GameCube was the Game Boy player, which I own. I own both my JP and English copies of. Like, so I like the pocket analog, right? Which I'm pretty surprised Nintendo hasn't actually gone after that. Like the pocket analog. It's just an old Game Boy with modern tech.
And do not
Which
worry,
I love.
we have no desire to let these games ever go on sale.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild is still $60, and that game came out 8 years ago. We don't
Oh no, don't make me feel old.
fucking care, because like a moth to a flame, you'll buy it anyway.
Hot take, I don't like Breath of the Wild. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom was worth it. To be fair, my bias is Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, right? Specifically Majora's Mask. That's my comfort Zelda. I know other people will be like Link to the Past is their comfort Zelda, right? Wasn't a huge fan of it. Sure, it was an game. They were games. And then my buddy brought something up, and he's just like, you know what pisses me off, Breath of the Wild? I'm like, I'm ready for this. Hit me with this. They don't have fishing, and I'm like, oh my god, they don't. Yeah, you don't have a fishing rod. The perfect game where in prior Zelda entries, we had fishing rods. Twilight Princess, cognizant of the fishing rod because you could bring it out during the Ganondorf fight at the end. And he's like, oh, fish, lure, right? No fucking fishing rods in Breath of the Wild, at least not that I remember. Not that anyone I know remembers, apparently. And you had to swim to catch the fish. Fucking bullshit.
And if not from us, from Scalpers, the Nintendo Bait and Switch 2. Thank you for watching, and go fuck yourself. We're going to make so much money.
I couldn't help but notice that you're a bitch.
Hey man, how did you get here? We're in the Nintendo Void, for God's sake.
Now don't change the subject.
Did you find F-Zero in there? It's been a hot minute since they've done anything new with that IP. Is that in the void?
You're charging $90 for Mario Kart.
That's the physical version, actually.
You know, you're making EA and Ubisoft look like Make-A-Wish right now. Do you honestly think your audience will pay for your games if just buying one costs a fifth of the console itself?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Look, just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
I'm sure our audience are completely fine with it. And who
Oh my god, yeah, the streams, dude. The streams were wild. Walls of lower the price.
cares? Pre-orders are out, and people are buying it like it's crack. Who just blame inflation or some shit for the increased prices? We can't lose. Do you know how much money we'll make in America alone?
To be fair, they are going to have to rely on the American market. They're going to have to rely on other markets. I heard through the grapevine, allegedly, they can't sell in China, at least as of right now. It's because, what is it, in China, you have to have a distributor, so you have to have like Tencent or like an approved company be able to distribute your game. We do have interesting things like Animal Crossing made its way into China. Like one person had to like translate the entirety of Animal Crossing to Itsunori's dialogue into Chinese, and it took him a hot minute. Like, distributing games in China is interesting from what I understand. And if they're locked out of that market, that's going to be a problem for their bottom line.
You might actually have a problem with that.
Oh no.
Mario swing your
Yeah, hang on a second, I gotta take this. Go for Papa Skeletor. Whoa. Nah? What do you mean the pre-orders are off?
Yep, I was about to say pre-orders except in the US. Not right now, baby.
What tariffs? Oh! Okay, so what's left? Now you me? Where's Miyamoto?
Where's Miyamoto?
Well, have fun with all of that.
What do you mean the camera struggles to pick up melanin? What do you mean? Oh, God damn it!
Does the camera really struggle? I mean, I'm sure we'd have to we'd look at the camera specs. It'd be very interesting to watch someone, not Linus, Gamers Nexus. I would love them to go over some of the hardware and the proprietary equipment with a fine-tooth comb. To be fair, Nintendo's always had proprietary equipment. Look at all like the Game Boy wireless adapter, right? They can't find red and leaf green, right? They've always been the Game Boy camera, printer, etc. You could print out your certificate of completing your Pokédex in RBY if you remember. This is amazing. I didn't know what I was expecting. I love when Tom Christie uploads because you know it's going to be a good day. You should absolutely check out not only the original video, but Tom Christie as well, because eventually he's going to surpass that 1 million milestone. He has it in him. He is one of the most underrated creators on this platform. And I absolutely love whenever he uploads a video. I give it a few days, obviously, because I want to make sure the original video is getting traction. I want to make sure that people are going to him rather than a derivative reaction to his content, because he does put out good work. And I thoroughly enjoy his content. Oh my God, this was great. Thank you, Tom Christie, for another amazing video. Let me know your thoughts. And also, right, and in regards to like the whole misinformation thing, dude, Nintendo's got to be clear. We need some kind of white paper or something. We need some kind of defining document as to what this pricing is and stuff, because this is getting ridiculous. It's like, I was under the insane impression that you plug the card in and you have to upgrade to the Switch 2 version. But I'm hearing that, no, you can actually like do the thing. You can actually play the Switch 1 version without the upgrade pack. Dude, I hate it. I miss when shit used to be simple. I'm a boomer. I am Old Man Yells at Cloud. I will see you in the next one.